Hello everyone. It's James again. And today, I want to talk about something very important. But before I get on with the topic of today, I want to address what is going on with my channel. And first I want to say, thank you to those that are supporting my fight here on YouTube to get my ability to earn revenue back for the videos that I produce. I also want to say thank you to those that are supporting by the way of Patreon. Because at this very moment, you the subscribers, are the ones that are keeping this channel afloat. Your comments, your ideas, your funding, and your love and care is what is keeping this channel going. So I want to say thank you for that. And if you feel it in your spirit to support by the way of Patreon, I will leave a link in the description box below. And I also want to say, when you are done with this video, please go to twitter.com/Team YouTube and tell them why you are upset this channel has been removed from their partnership program and what this channel means to you. Because usually in about a 24-hour period, a new video I upload can get about 1,000 to 2,000 views. If every one of these 1 to 2,000 people went on Twitter and told them what they think about my channel and my work, I think it would make a difference. And here's why. I've done some research on this repetitive content ban. And it's related to spam. So YouTube's algorithm is trying to remove spam channels. And that sounds like a good thing. But there are many people like those that teach music that use animated software on their screen to show the keystrokes and the notes of their music. This can get picked up by YouTube's algorithm and ban such a channel from being a part of the partnership program. Or those that have animation teaching children life lessons. The animation gets picked up. And the algorithm and YouTube software auto bans the channel from revenue earning. Or at least that's what it appears to be like. Now those of us that were removed from this partnership program have a reapply option after 30 days. But after research, I've noticed there are many that are waiting and waiting for several months after they reapplied for an answer back. So that's not a good sign at all. However, there are those that have large numbers of subscribers that were still affected by this. However, their subscribers took to Twitter and went to the Team YouTube account there and let them know how and what they felt. Within days and in some cases within hours they had their ads back. With an apology that a mistake happened on their channel. But if it wasn't for their subscribers one right after another telling YouTube what they thought, these content creators would be sitting and waiting for their 30 days so they can hit that button for another review. Hoping and praying they get their status back. And hoping and praying it doesn't take half a year to get it. Some said this is YouTube's way to save money. And it's looking to be that way. But I want to remain positive about this. You nice wonderful people on my channel have been the best throughout this difficult time. But we have to let them know what we think. I just got done chatting with an agent there. And they just kept sending me links talking about how spam isn't accepted on their platform and they wouldn't address the real issue. So again, if we want to fix this problem sooner than later, every day, until this issue is resolved, go to Twitter and tell YouTube what you think about what has happened. And to those of you already doing this, I thank you from the bottom of my cartoon heart. I really do mean it. Now, I want to get on with the topic of today. And that's narcissism and how the partner you choose can greatly affect your life. You see, I came across an article or interview of Warren Buffett. And I'm in no way endorsing the man as I don't know much about him to be honest with you. But I know some people like him. And some people don't like him. But in this article he mentioned one thing that stood out to me. And that was picking a life partner is one of the most important life choices you will ever make. And here's the thing. He's right. Now I know that life is getting worse and worse out there. And narcissists are getting more and more tricky. But the truth is if we had the skills we have now, we might have had a better shot at navigating away from these evil monsters. noticing their love bombing for what it is, and the covert attempts to sway us or mirror for exactly what it was and is. We might have been able to just walk away from this person within days or weeks, or a few months of knowing them, which could have kept us freed up to let good people into our lives. And in a video coming up, I want to talk about good characteristics to look for. And this in no way, shape or form means you need to find someone, or you even need to have someone. Because I understand that many of you want to be alone. And I completely understand that. But knowing these facts still can help out us in our day-to-day life. But with that being said, I believe what Warren Buffett is talking about is, if you find the right partner that respects you, and they are awake to life, and what is going on in life, you find like what the Bible calls as a good thing. Because this world is very, very unfair. And it throws all kinds of curveballs your way. 1 minute you're up, and the next minute you are knocked flat on your back. And the hope is, when one of you is flat on your back sadly, the other can help pull you back up. Because we all have down moments. And though there are many people that make a great life on their own in solitude, there are many that had the support of a loving spouse or friend. Now because we know how tricky the narcissist is, it's hard for us to see this as a possibility in life. Hey, I'm in the same boat. But I also see the points of there are people out there that were able to help each other out and get somewhere in life. And it's the world's job to take away your discernment abilities. So you keep choosing the wrong mate, one right after the other. Because with each wrong mate you choose, the more financially you ruin yourself, the more your health is ruined, the less chance you have of starting a business. Because you are battling the after effects of your poor relationship choices. And it just becomes a mess. But those that have found a good thing in a good spouse, they are energized and ready to take on the day. I like to use Ollie Matthews for this example. Shout out to Ollie Matthews. He was raised by a narcissist mother and father, and has other narcissist family members that has made his life a living hell. He married into a toxic relationship, where his ex sided with his parents, but finally met someone that has his back. Someone that grew up as well in a toxic home, and values moral goodness. Now, I'm not saying that Ollie can't do what he's doing on his own, because I'm sure he can. But I'm pretty sure the feeling he has inside is way different than what he would feel if he didn't have the current life partner that he does. I'm pretty sure when his spouse is down, he helps her out. And when Ollie is down, she helps pull him up. Also too, I'm sure they help each other out financially, which again can take the edge off of a stressful situation. So in this case, Ollie can go out there and be Ollie. This is what the Bible is talking about. When you find a good woman, you find a good thing. This is the meaning of finding a good spouse can greatly affect your life for the better. But just the same, finding the opposite can do damage like no other. This is why this channel and channels like Ollie's and others out there are so important. Because you see, there are still people out there living in a fog and or a daze. And they don't know this stuff. They don't know how to walk away from someone that isn't good for them. They keep on giving this person a second, third and 25th chance. All because they smile the right way at them. Or they pretend to care, instead of seeing them for what and for who they are. And that's someone that is toxic for their life. You see, though, a narcissist can target someone that has a good family, and someone that has a good sense of direction to get what they want. But even in these cases, you will most of the time see the narcissist's telltale signs of them being too good to be true. Love bombing, love bombing, love bombing. And then when their mask slips, there's always some lame reason to explain things away. But in this instance, or the instance of the person that was raised by a narcissist, trained to take this kind of abuse, The discernment isn't there. Because the person doesn't know any better. Because when we know better we do better. That's why this channel and others like it are important. To teach people out there that hey, you are valuable. And you deserve to be around good people. And this is how you do it. Because you see, those that were able to pick a good spouse, either they got super lucky. Or as I like to put it, the Most High blessed them. Or they from an early age understood their value. And didn't want to be attached to someone that could bring them down. So they avoided those that were too good to be true. Those that made their internal alarm go off inside. And they had and have good discernment. And most importantly, they aren't afraid to walk away from anyone that crosses their boundaries. Boundaries are key. And so is having value in yourself. I do hope what I had to say today sparked an idea or thought in someone out there. Please let me know what you think in the description box below. Also don't forget to go to Team YouTube's Twitter page and tell them why you find value in this channel. And this little cartoon man sitting behind this desk. Again, I thank you. And I appreciate you. Oh. Wait. I have a new update. Well, when I was chatting with the agent there at YouTube, they were sending me a lot of links. Talking about spam. But as I explained to the chat rep, my channel and videos aren't spam. And the algorithm must have caught the animation and voice and removed my partnership. The chat seemed like it was going nowhere. But I was politely hanging in there. The agent then stopped responding. After a few minutes with no reply and me checking to see if they were still there, I figured they just stopped talking to me. However, it appears they filed an escalation of some sorts regarding this issue. And to have another team contact me in a few days. I found that out as I was in the middle of making this video. The chat agent emailed me. So we shall see what happens. But please, go to the Team YouTube Twitter page. If 1,000 of you show up today and tell them what you think, they have no choice but to listen. And I would hope they would do the right thing. And have a human look at my channel and see that it's not spam. Well, that's all I have for now. If something new comes up, I will let you know. Again, thank you for your support. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.